Love it, love it. Welcome back to Acid Switch. My name is C2C, and tonight I'm about to have a very special guest on with me. Let me go ahead and give him a call. But I hope everybody is having a great night and a great weekend. If you're watching this on YouTube at a later time, as always, be sure to subscribe, and I'd really appreciate that. And hit that like button. If you're watching this live on Twitch right now, even better. Join me in the chat. Join me however you'd like to. And let me know what you're thinking. But we'll go ahead and give my boy a call. We're going to call Sam. My boy Sambo. I haven't really talked to him much, but we've known of each other for quite a while. And he's been making music since before I've been making music, which is well over like 10 to a dozen years. But we'll see. We'll see what he's got to talk about tonight. So. He said he was ready. That's okay. I'm sure he'll either call me back or message me in a minute, but I wish I brought it down. I had made a Psyduck rug this week, and oh, there you go.
Yo.
Hey. How you doing tonight, bro? I am live right now, just so you know.
Dang, we doing audio?
Just audio, yeah.
You gonna put it on YouTube?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm recording myself right now. I need to get like another camera to like do another feed to you. But actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure. But that's why I was saying you should look into getting Discord. But no, it's a really quite amazing to have you tonight, bro. I really appreciate you, making the time to stop by the podcast and all, and I'm definitely eager to hear what you got to talk about. But do you want to let the viewers know who I got on the line? I kind of already gave you the intro before I called, but do you want to go ahead and give them an intro to what you got going on, or kind of, who we are blessed to hear just the audio for now. But we'll get you on the podcast for sure in the near future, because I'm sure we'll have a blast. But yeah, who do we got this evening?
Got the legend Sambo. That's all.
That's right.
Sambo. But yeah, it's been a long time, bro. You've been I'm glad you finally. I don't know finally, but I'm glad you made a podcast, because you've been making music for a while around here and doing your thing. You definitely deserve your props. So I'm glad somebody made a little podcast for the people and talking to the people. But you definitely a great person to have for that type of thing,
I appreciate that. I really do. No, I mean, I was telling them a little bit ago, like, you've been making music since before I've been making music, and I've been making music for damn near like 10, 11 years, something. But yeah,
both of us.
like, yeah, we're some like original like rappers.
Pioneers is what I call it, bro.
Yeah.
Pioneers all day, bro.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy. And like, yeah, we haven't really even like gotten the chance to really link up throughout all that. But I definitely, man, I've been hearing about you, and I check out the music as it drops usually. When I see it when I'm scrolling and whatnot. But no, it's really awesome to have you on. And tell me a little bit about like your first time recording, I guess. Like, do you remember what you were doing around the first time you were making music or recording a first song?
Yeah, back in high school, me and my homie. Well, back in the high school, bro, we used to record off like USB mics up in the basement or in the garage and stuff on some crazy stuff
Yep.
like some mad scientist stuff. And I went over Drake Ransom with Lil Wayne. That was the first beat I ever went over.
Hell
and
yeah.
I went over a Currency beat. But yeah, it's like, dang, like We have been around for a minute, bro. We've been some pioneers, and now I
Yeah, no,
think
I
we.
mean, we really need to collab at this point. Like,
Oh yeah,
honestly.
it's definitely gonna happen too.
Yeah,
We need to get our get the spot get our spotlight, and start actually getting seen around here. Cause there's some talent around here.
yeah, no, that'd be a lot of fun for real. Like, we really do need to collab after this. We'll, I
Yeah,
like, I'm
it's
not sure
definitely
exactly the
happening.
type of beats you're into right now, but like, I'm pretty versatile, and yeah, I'd definitely be down.
Anything, bro.
Hell yeah. No, I'm kind of yeah, I'm the same way. But no, that's yeah, that's it's great that you're still making music too. I actually saw that you've been dropping something. You dropped something recently, didn't you?
I'll be dropping I be dropping songs, iPhone snippets for now till I get
Mm-hmm.
in a real studio again. But like all that time back when I went back to Chicago for a while, I ain't really had nowhere to record, so I ain't really dropped much. But I dropped a few videos, so
Yeah,
when I could when I can get consistent with everything, that's when I think everything gonna come together. But yeah, it's really tough when you're doing it by yourself, but
it is.
you just can't give up on yourself at all and make sure you do what you want to do because ain't nobody gonna help you in life
Yup.
really, unless they really want you to win.
No, that's actually a really good point. Like, just I mean, it's a simple point, but it's a good point just right off the bat. Like, you no one's really gonna help you unless you help yourself. You gotta get up and do because that's kind of like when I kind of fell back from making music for a while. I like got more into like making T-shirts and stickers and stuff like that because I realized like I got to do more. I can't just like rely on the one thing. I gotta, and you know all about that too because I definitely been seeing you got a new craft and new like side hustles that you've been getting into that we'll get into in a little bit with the sports and collectibles. Um, which
Yeah,
yeah, I mean that's admirable too. Like that's really interesting. I've been peeping that.
the crazy thing about it though is when I was a kid, I was doing sports cards first. Like I was just collecting them,
Oh
and then
dang,
when
you
I
were
got
doing that
older, I
back
did.
then. Dang.
Uh, yeah, I was doing that back when Brian was a rookie. So it's crazy to think I did. It's like I relived life because I did cards and sports first
Yeah.
because I was a kid. Love sports. Then when I turned 14, I just love rap so much. I love music, and then it all came back around again when I got older. So it's just
Yeah.
weird how life worked.
No, that's really cool. Like, did you start off like collecting like cards, or was it more like other types of collectibles? I guess.
Yeah, it was cards. It was like Mike Vick and Brady and all them and Jordan back in the day.
Okay.
So I was collecting cards forever.
So like a variety of different sports. It wasn't like one particular
Yeah,
sport.
football, basketball, and baseball. That's the top three sports for to us, basically. But
That's
yeah,
dope. Like, and so you kept a lot of the cards from way back then, is what you're saying?
bro, I don't even want to tell you the story, bro. Bro.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's dope though, for real. No, that's
Man,
crazy.
I had them joints from all the way till I was 7 till I was 21.
Dang.
And one day I was just like, man, I need money. I ain't even look through the cards or nothing.
Yeah.
Just sold all my good shit. I was mad, bro.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, man, I was mad. All my good stuff. I had LeBron and Kobe card that's worth some money now. Some Brady's. I was mad. I sold all my good old cards, but I see
Man.
them on eBay now, so I'm not too mad.
Yeah, no, that's a nice hustle for sure. Like I have a few friends
Yeah.
that do different kinds of flipping, like on different like selling platforms, and no, like you can really do some crazy things, like just with even clothes and all that. Do you ever flip like jerseys or anything like that?
No, I love my jerseys. Well, yeah, I won some. I won some online. Well, on my card groups, but I really love my jerseys. To be honest, like that's one of my favorite things in life. I ain't gonna lie.
That's more
Shoes
like
and
for
jerseys.
fashion, like to
Yeah,
wear.
yep.
Yeah,
And vintage stuff. I like all that type of stuff.
that's dope. Do you got like a favorite jersey right now?
Not really. I got a nice Iverson one, but like I don't know. I really rock whatever player I like, or if it look like old school, I like the old school looks really.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I really wanted that Iverson jersey. Like I never found it anywhere. But when I used to be into, I don't really watch sports anymore. But when I was a kid and I played basketball, I was like obsessed with getting that Iverson jersey. That's funny that you say that.
Yeah, I got me a blue one, the blue fila one though. But I had a mellow Nuggets one back in the day.
Nice, nice. No, that's crazy. Yeah, that's coincidental. You
Man, it's crazy.
do you collect like anything hockey related or like anything kind of like more niche like that?
Nah, but I do got a few hockey cards, but I don't know nothing about hockey.
Yeah, yeah. I used to play a little bit when I was a kid and like watch it sometimes, but yeah, I don't know too much about what's going on with it at the moment. But no, I was just curious about that. But yeah, do you have any topics that you want to like that I guess have been on your mind lately that you've been hearing about in the media or like around platforms or I guess what platform do you mainly like watch like lately? Do you watch a lot of YouTube or anything like that?
Nah, I ain't even really been watching nothing, bro. I just been staying to myself. But
Yeah.
what's going on right now is a lot of stuff is crazy. I think like
Oh yeah, I mean there's always a lot
world,
going on for sure.
yeah, the world getting like crazier every day, bro. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely understand that. I'm pretty sure there's like presidential election coming up and well, I guess it's probably still about like another year away. But yeah, that's gonna make things really interesting as it tends to.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We could probably talk about the stuff I said to you, probably, but
Yeah.
I can't even remember what I said. But it's we could talk about really anything right now if I could think.
Oh yeah,
I
no for
got
sure.
to say on.
I did have some of my notes where they go. I like just lost them here. I just had the ones that you sent me pulled up. Uh oh yeah, we talked about the sports card music. Let's see. You did mention old school movies. I found that interesting. Did you have any in mind when you sent me that idea?
Um, yeah, it's a lot. I like. Well, Juice ain't that old school. It's more than '90s, but I like
Yeah.
Juice because you know how Pac played. Pac played four dudes that was all cool, but Pac turned out to
Yeah.
bamboozle everybody. But that just showed Pac uh, versatility or his different sides. You know how he could act and do music. How he was a all around person. Like in the
Yeah.
world, he could like educate and touch people. And I ain't gonna say like that, but like I don't know how to say like bring people in and like have a different side. But it's some old school movies I like Hell Up in Harlem. It's one called Bucktown. It's more like old. I like all the old school stuff because it's so like the ages of the '70s and all the like originality and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Hell yeah.
Like all the old school cars, how people was getting their money.
Yeah.
No,
I watched what was it? What's that movie? It's like a Spike Lee movie where it's like really
do the
hot
right
out.
thing.
Yeah. I watched that
Yeah,
with my wife recently and like like I had seen it a long time ago, but man, that movie was crazy. Like it's got a whole vibe and like a
yeah,
feel to it. Like I don't even know. Even when not that much is going on the screen, like 90s movies had that way of just like kind of like I don't know, like they kind of sizzled in a way. I don't know, sometimes anyway. But now that was like pretty. It's like oddly
yeah.
surreal. It didn't seem real. It seems so cartoony now.
But yeah, that's a good movie right there.
Yeah, it was really good. It had like lessons in it, a lot of things that you compare it to things going on today with police and whatnot. And yeah, yeah, and I that wasn't even like that recently. That was a maybe like 6 months to a year ago, I'd say so. But I still remember a decent amount of it, despite that. Like I don't watch too many movies though. But no, Juice. That you mentioned Juice. Juice is also a good movie. I haven't seen that movie too many times, but like you said, it shows how like Tupac could really act, and he went to performing arts school, I think, even, and people kind of gloss over that when they're talking about his upbringing and no, he was like a really good entertainer overall. I'm sure he seemed very extroverted too, so he probably was good at networking, and that helped out too.
Yeah, man. Pac was real life different, man.
Yeah, yeah. Would you
Man.
say he's like one of your favorite artists from that, like around that time, like your top, or like is he like all time favorite for you?
Yeah, Pac one of my all time favorites just because how he displayed his messages and talk talked about life topics. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have like
Yeah,
a
he
top,
definitely.
like maybe not in order, but like a top five from like
Yeah, my top five of all time. Not right now. My top five of all time
yeah,
will have to be Biggie. Of course, would be Biggie, and second will be Nas. I like all the old school New York music to be honest. Second will be Nas. I like Ice Cube most definitely, and then Big L and Pac. So it'd be Nas, Biggie, Big L, Pac, and Ice Cube.
and Ice Cube. Nice, nice. I haven't
Yeah.
listened to too much Big L. I might have to check some Big L out honestly, because that's one
Oh,
that doesn't ring too much of a bell with me honestly.
oh,
But
Big L too nice, bro. You gotta definitely listen to him.
yeah, yeah. No, most definitely. I'll have to check that out. Do you got like a top, maybe not like a top five, but like a few artists like for right that are like maybe hot right now or more recent that you're listening to, or any artists that you think maybe every like more people need to know about that people aren't talking about? I guess
It's a whole lot, bro. There's a whole lot of artists I can name right now. That's starting to come up.
that's for sure. There's so many artists in
Um,
general right now.
it's it's this dude from New York named Stunner Gambino. Stunner Gambino hot right now. There's a lot of Chicago artists, but dang, who could I name? I'm trying to think right now. Who could I name?
Yeah, I'm not really.
But
I haven't listened to too many like brand new or like new artists. I guess lately.
yeah, I definitely been bumping Busy Banks and Stunner Gambino heavy lately.
Okay. Yeah, I might have to check them out too. 'Cause, yeah, I don't know. If, Stunning Gambino
I
sounds
like
familiar, but
Yeah,
maybe
I like Young K too. Young K, K,
Young K. Hell yeah, hell yeah. What do you think
the
about
one,
the
Y.
oh, I'm sorry.
My bad. YX and G and then K is his name. What was you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna ask what you thought about like the Young Thug situation. If you like knew a lot about anything about that, or like
Man,
not really
that
too.
shit,
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
that shit is crazy.
I don't really know too much about it. Like, I hope that he is gonna get out, but it seems like he's gonna be in there for a while. But there's a lot going on. It seems that is just like, yeah, just very sketchy about it. But I haven't looked
Yeah,
too deeply into it. I streamed like a short like newsreel thing about it when it was more new, but now it's been going on for a while, and I like Young Thug quite a bit, so I'd be kind of neglectful on looking into that because I just feel like it's gonna be all bad news. You know what I mean?
I'll be the same way about people I really rock with, but
Hmm.
I'm not the biggest Thug fan. But
Yeah,
I gotta give him his props though. Dude is really creative and talented. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. I don't.
and
I mean, yeah,
I hope, I hope he get back out. But yeah, that's real bad, bro. Like
yeah. It's not looking
the
good.
hoppers, the hoppers just out here, bro. They trying to get everybody right now.
Yep,
The hoppers out. That's all I know.
yep, yep. No, that's true. That's definitely true. Cause yeah, I heard they're like after other people that he's worked with, like Lil Baby or something. But I don't know how true that is. But I don't know. I feel like he'd already be in there if that was the case. But well, I don't know. It's just all crazy. Yeah.
Oh dang, I forgot. Summers and autumn too. When you was
Oh
talking about
yeah.
artists, yeah, summers and autumn. I've been bumping them heavy lately.
I listened to them a bit actually. I have in the past, like I don't know, the past couple of months. I'd say listened to them a few times. Yeah, autumn and summers definitely be going hard. Do you listen to
Yeah.
Yeet at all?
Nah, I probably should, but nah.
Yeah, I like Yeet. Yeet's pretty good. I kind of got tired of some of. I mean, it's like a limited catalog, like new artist type of thing, you know. So there's only so much out there, but
Yeah.
but yeah, he's decent from what I've heard for sure. Like some of the songs are pretty easy to put on repeat. but yeah, I have I can't say I've really listened to him in the last like week or two, but definitely
Oh
one worth
gosh,
checking out.
man.
My bad, I had to check something real quick. Um,
Oh
but
good. Yeah, I
besides,
know Cole.
oh, what'd you say?
I know Cole Bennett. So yeah,
Oh
I can
yeah, I was
talk to
gonna
you.
ask you about that.
Yeah.
See, you've met like quite a few celebrities actually. I've seen on Instagram and like other platforms. What do you want to shout out your Instagram?
No, I ain't even going on this forever Sambo though, but I ain't even gonna do that. I gotta get you gotta get back to the question you was gonna ask me before this too. But yeah,
Huh? Oh, before I was gonna ask you what? I'm sorry.
I forgot before I interrupted you. I don't know what you're gonna ask me. You're gonna ask me something.
Shoot, because we were talking about Summers. Colt Bennett.
Before that,
Yeah.
yeah, I interrupted you.
Mm, I'm honestly, I can't quite remember. I'm sorry.
That
Yeah,
all right, we can talk about the celebrities name, the people I met.
yeah. If you want to, yeah. Um,
Um,
but yeah, you met
um
like Cole Bennett. That was a little more recently too, wasn't it?
no, it was crazy thing is before like Cole took off, like a lot of people probably don't know. They might know. But before Cole took off, he brought Uzi to Chicago. And that was Uzi for a show in Chicago. And that's why I met Cole right after the show. And that
Damn,
was back in 2015, 16. So me
damn.
and Cole been cool for some years before like Lyrical Lemonade really took off like that.
That's crazy. That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
Cole
real.
Bennett is like he just be pulling out the iPhone nowadays and be killing shit. Like,
For real, he loved a lot. And he made his own way too.
yeah,
Like can't nobody knock that. Like he made a plan up back in high school and he actually put it to action and look where it's at now.
yep. Do they still do the lyrical lemonade festivals too?
Yeah, they still doing the festivals and the summer smash.
Nice. Yeah, no, they're banking off that. Then they're making so much money off that.
Man,
I couldn't.
man, doing his thing, man. I'm glad he made it. He made it out and made his thing actually happen. His dream.
Yeah, no, that's dope. That's crazy. Um, I was oh yeah, I was gonna ask you like about other if you want to talk about other celebrities you met like uh I'm sure from like concerts and things like that. Because I feel like I saw a picture of you with like was it Yachty or
Yes, sir. Yep.
yeah in the past. I was gonna say that sounded familiar too. Besides the oh what was the other one I just mentioned? Uh, man, I just went straight.
Cole.
My yeah, Cole. Yeah, yeah. We were just talking about him.
Now
Yeah,
Yachty, we it's this place called Leaders. It's a sports. Yeah, I'm messed up. I can't even talk. It ain't no sports. It's a clothing store in Chicago called Leaders, and everybody wear from Chance to Herb to everybody. And he had a meet and greet there, and that was like when he dropped dang, what's this tape called? Wow,
oh, the Chance tape
nah,
or
Yachty's tape. How
oh
can I not?
my bad.
I can't remember it. I don't know what this tape called. That's one of my favorite tapes too. I don't know if it's called Sailing Team or what. No, I think it might be called Little Boat, but
I think
he
I
had
know
dropped
what the
this.
cover of which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could
yep,
because it had that
yep.
NBA YoungBoy song I think on it maybe or
But
the feature with him.
he dropped this tape and he had a little meet and greet. I was like second in line. I was waiting for a minute though, and then
That's
he pulled up in like a black like Escalade or something with Coach K and all them people from his team, Perry that make the beats.
yeah.
Um, and he just pulled up in that joint eating pizza. Cool. He was cool though. I ain't gonna lie. He was cool in that joint eating Domino's, but The coolest person I probably met might have been my favorite Currency or ASAP Ferg. ASAP Ferg was really down to earth and nice, man. Not
ASAP
gonna lie.
Ferg, that's dope, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, meeting him
yeah,
would be really cool.
yeah. He was real cool. Ain't gonna lie.
When do you think that was? Like roughly when you met him?
Like 2018,
Oh wow,
probably.
that was a little more
Yeah.
recently then. That's dope. So that was like, I can't think of what he put out around then. That would have been oh
He had the shop in the workout that work.
oh okay. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he has about shopping ranks and that work.
Yep. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Put in work. That was my
Yeah.
that was my jam. That was my jam for sure. No, that's dope. I think I remember what I was gonna ask you. I think I was gonna, and it wasn't like music related, so I think I wanted to kind of like continue down the music tangent for a little while for sure. But I think what I was gonna ask earlier was like, aside from music and the collectibles, are you into like anything else crafting wise, or like do you have any, I guess, goals for anything else you're trying to get into in the near future like that? Just any, not necessarily hustles, but is anything that you've been kind of interested in starting, getting your hands on lately, or kind of had your mind on that you want to give a try?
I don't know. I always wanted to act, kind of, but
Yeah,
I always wanted to act. Maybe you read a book, but yeah, I always wanted to act. I was like chilling and stuff,
yeah.
being all and funny, but yeah.
I could definitely see you acting for sure. You could. Have you thought about making like a YouTube channel, or like
Yeah,
well,
I
not like,
think
I
I'm
mean,
about to.
obviously you have a YouTube channel, but you know what I mean, like a, yeah,
No, I think I really am about to soon. Though I've been thinking about it. I ain't really putting no like much effort into it, but I'm thinking about it. Like I'm about to soon.
that would be
But
a lot of fun, I think, for sure.
yeah,
Or like if you started, even if you started like your own podcast type of thing, I could definitely see that too, because you probably know a lot of interesting people. Uh, that would be interesting to have, or that'd be cool to have on there too.
yeah, most definitely. I think I'm about to soon, bro. I think I need to.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like podcasting is, it's not really that technical. Like once you get, I don't know, once you get like the right equipment, all you really got to do is just press record. It's, I don't know. Some of the stuff seems intimidating, but like you've been making music for a while, so you're used to like being around audio equipment and like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you probably have an idea of that
yeah.
stuff.
I low key. I'm not even gonna brag or nothing or keep it on music, but I used to record myself like these past few years.
Hmm.
I ain't had no help really, so I just had to like I was on some Kanye stuff, kind of like Speaker Knockers did the same thing. That's one of my favorite artists of all the time.
Yup.
But he
R.I.P.
used to
Rest in
just
peace, speaker
yeah,
knockers.
he used to just record in his room himself, and that's what I did. My pops got me the speakers, and my mom got me the laptop, which I could have with my own money, but I blew through money. That's one big thing in life. I mean, you can do it if you got it, but you shouldn't do. You should always make sure you got something for a rainy day to take care
Hmm.
of yourself. But I invested in myself. I bought the $100 mic in a box from a laptop, which is like 300 or 400 together, and then some headphones, and then that's how I made my songs at the house. And people might not know right now, but those songs later could take me off, maybe, possibly.
Right. No, I mean, cause yeah, you made it yourself and everything. You didn't have to like, and you didn't have to like rely on other people to get that
Hmm.
done. And oh yeah, I definitely feel that too. Like some of my first times recording, like I would just try to like find people who knew how to record or had studios and stuff, and that worked out for a while. But then once I like got to a certain point, I was like, I can't keep trying to have to find places to record. I got to be able to do it myself. But that took me a lot longer to realize, that I got to like learn how to record myself. But once I did, it unlocked a whole new world of like possibilities and like what I could do, because now I can just like record whenever I want, like, whatever mood I'm in. I don't have to like try to like refeel that later on at the studio. I can just like write the stuff and like record it when I want, or record it when I'm in the mood. But
Yeah, you ain't gotta really rely on nobody. If they can't do something or they don't want to, you can do it yourself. You ain't gotta rely
Yep.
on somebody all the time. But hey, my quality, I tell people all the time, my quality wasn't the best at that point. But that's just the rough draft for at that time, you know.
Right. Yeah. It's like literally you're kind of like copywriting it in a way because like by making it, it's like because I think that's sort of not like fully how copyright works, but in a way, like with lyrics, like once it's been like published, it's in a way copywritten in certain ways. Uh, but no, in either way, it's just better to have it out there, and then obviously, like you said, even if it might be rough, it's still out there to be enjoyed. And but no,
Yeah,
I definitely
and
like recording myself too. I'm on that wave as well as of lately. The last couple of years, I've been recording everything just on my computers and stuff.
I swear, man, yeah. And then at that, that might just be the original version, you know. You might have
Yeah,
another version down the line because I know a lot of artists do that. They use different different beats and sounds for a song, but that could just be like the first version, and you could not even ever release it and just have it for yourself.
yeah,
But
that too.
hey, hey, it's fun, bro. It's just fun doing something you like for yourself.
No, yeah, for real. That reminds me of like how there's like I don't know, there's like this one XXX Tentacion song that I heard like well before he passed away, and then like after that he passed away, they reproduced it and like put the vocals on a different beat, and it was like still pretty good and like was received well and everything by the public, but like I don't know if it, you know what I mean. In the back of my head, I'm like the original was better, and it was like it was out while he was alive, but like now y'all care about this version, so I don't know. Yeah, in a way, like the original, no matter what, you can't really beat that. I don't know. In a lot of
Yep,
cases, in a lot of cases.
yep, yep. That's why I always like it. That's why I always say the original usually always the best one.
Yeah, yeah. No, I like that. I definitely like that. Yeah, as far as like additional like crafts and ventures that I've been trying to get into, I don't know. I kind of mentioned earlier like I got into making the t-shirts and stuff. I don't know if you've seen some of that on social media or whatever, but I got like a bunch of like little rugs around me here on the stream. You'll probably see in the video later on, but I'd be making like mini rugs and a lot of random little creations like that. But I'm trying to get better at making all these things that I've been learning how to make, and maybe open a store or like something. But I got a website right now that I do
Definitely
sell
got to
merch at.
eventually.
But
Uh
but yeah, I'm trying to get better at making the stuff though. And I don't know. I want to get into making more things too. Like I kind of got into metal crafting, like melting metal down and doing stuff with that. So I don't know. Might be able to do something cool with that too. But it's just all about like practice, perseverance, and stuff like that. But it's just so many things. It's kind of hard to like
that's
pick
what
which one I want to focus on. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
that's what I be thinking too. It definitely do be.
Right. Like too many options.
Yeah, there's so much stuff
Sometimes.
you can do. There be so much stuff you can do.
Right. Like some days I'm like, man, should I like learn how to do concrete just because like I know people who do concrete and like I just know I probably could, but like I don't really need to, but it'd just be cool to know how and like it's profitable too. But yeah, it is pretty insane. There's a lot of different things that one could learn how to do. It's crazy that some people are out here just like coming home from work and they'd have no drive to do anything but play video games, I guess, and like literally nothing else. But not like there's anything wrong with video games, but just kind of in that regard, like I don't know, there's a lot of things that you can do with your time, while you have it, I guess. That's actually one of the topics you sent me too, I think, was like the things you can do before you're gone, wasn't it?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, it kind of that's funny. It just kind of ties into that. But yeah, it's just like time is definitely really valuable. People
Yeah, like
definitely don't understand that.
yeah, like you just said with the video game, man. I used to do that, and now I look back on it. I was thinking to myself every day. It's just one of them. I don't know if it's just a phase or what. For some people, it ain't. For some people,
Yeah.
it's their life.
Right.
But for me, it was a phase where I did it for a while. I'm like, bro, I got to do something with my life. I can't keep doing the same thing over and over, like you said.
Yeah.
People come, people come home from work, which I understand. You work and you make your money
Yeah.
so you can feed yourself. But it's like you probably could do something else that could change your life right after that.
Yep.
If you put like an hour or two into it every day, but you would never know if you don't do anything. Like right now, people think just because a person is at the this what ties into what my topic was about, like before you're going.
Hmm.
When you doing something every day and people hit me up like, oh, you just doing this, you doing that, you ain't gonna get nowhere. They think just because it's happening, like you doing something right now, you don't know what's gonna happen in the next like week or two, you know.
Yeah.
So people could say you doing this right now, but they don't know what's gonna happen up the road. That's why I'll never talk about what anybody else is doing or how they handle their life, you know.
Yep.
Because I could be broke with like $100 right now, and the next week I could pop out with like 10K and they would never know.
Yep.
So you just don't know what somebody else is doing. You just gotta stay to your, well, not stay to yourself, but mind yours and do what you want to do for yourself. Because what somebody else is doing might not work for you, and what they doing
Yep.
might, yeah, it's not gonna work. Everybody got their own way that's gonna work for them, or something gonna pay out down the road if they do the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
That's
yeah.
always do the right thing in life. But man, like you said, this time and every day, you got to make sure you doing something useful with your time. Like I learned the hard way to stop wasting time and actually make moves now.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Unfortunately, it's those losses and hard lessons that really teach you that the best too. I've noticed because like
But people talk about it, but like sometimes that's what makes you learn. Though that's what makes you learn. You can't keep wasting time. You got to do something. You know,
yep,
like
yep.
man,
Yeah, one thing that drives me crazy is when I have like people close to me with talents, like they make art or whatever, they make music, and they just like aren't doing it at all. And like you're trying to like
yeah,
kind of give them ideas about like how they could do it, like, a little bit like on a scale that's like, maybe they're not in the right space right now to do what they were doing, but like, hey, like you could do this, and like they'd be looking at you like crazy because they're just like, they're going through whatever, maybe they're dealing with whatever, and it's like, I don't know, I get that, but sometimes I don't know, people don't really be doing that much, and like it's not like again to blame the video games, I guess, like what I was saying earlier, but but
no,
yeah,
I know
yeah,
what you're saying. People could do more,
yeah.
most definitely. Like
Like
they're
you'll
wasting
see
their
you'll have somebody
talent.
with like somebody close to you with like a talent, and they're just like not, you're kind of like trying to help them like do it because like that they can do it, but they just, I don't know, they aren't quite doing it yet. But that's one thing that drives me crazy is like, I don't know, because yeah, you like you were I guess that's what you were saying. It's what reminded me of that was like, you don't know how much time you have left, and when
Yeah,
somebody has a talent like that and they're not taking advantage of it, then it kind of, it's just disheartening. It's a little bit disappointing. Not disappointing, but it's kind of a shame, because you don't know what could happen in the
yeah,
next week or
yep,
two.
yep,
Yep.
yep. But you definitely got to do what you want before you die because we only live once. But like you said with the talent thing, I'm gonna take me for example. I'm not even gonna try to brag or boast or nothing. Like people can tell you all day you talented, but like I said earlier, it's for certain things though. Like, cause some things is free in life, but I can have a million people tell me I'm talented. But like I said, when I'm doing music myself, I gotta pay for studio time,
Mm-hmm.
videos, beats, covers, all that stuff adds up, and people don't understand. Like, man, just because this could happen to you too, bro. It could happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Just because they know you, they think that you gotta take them with, or
Oh
they
yeah.
think, yeah. Well, see, like you said, they could tell me all day I'm wasting my time not making no music, not doing nothing. But what is they doing to help? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
man, I'm putting all this money and all this work in myself, but ain't nobody even threw $1 do a video or to some studio time, you know.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah,
I'm at this point right now. I'm not wasting my time. I'm trying to I'm trying to make some money so I can invest in myself.
right. Yeah,
You know
you're
what I'm
not
saying?
just doing it like for no reason. You have a goal with it,
Mhm.
and like the goal, unfortunately, part of it is to make money from it. It's to make a living anyway, and like people
Mhm.
equate
Yep.
making a living to making money, and making money to getting rich, and it's like maybe I'm just trying to like do this for a living, but like people are like, no, they're greedy. They just want like money, like. But I'll still support them, but like they're not getting any of my money, and it's like, okay, like I get that, but like you're trying to support them, right? Like maybe they sell merch. Like you could maybe support them by buying the merch, and then it's like those same people be trying to ask for like free merch or something like that. You know what I mean? It does it not always, but sometimes it be like that. Um,
I swear to God, you ain't lying, bro.
yeah,
Everybody wants something, but like I just said, y'all ain't doing nothing, and I put in all the hard work. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. Oh yeah,
just
like when
because you know me, don't mean nothing, bro.
yeah, like when I started making like the t-shirts and stuff like that, I got a whole lot of, oh yeah, like I need a C2C shirt. And I'm like, okay, cool, like I can get you one ready. Like and they're like, can I get it for the free? I'm like, what? Like you're trying to support me, right? Like what are you like? I mean, I can't blame you for asking, but that's kind of fun. It's kind of ironic, you know. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah,
But it's not
man.
everybody's like that though. But you know, you just kind of deal you deal with that when you're I don't know trying to get yourself in certain positions in life, and I
I
don't know
swear,
it kind
bro.
of
It'd
comes
be
with that.
crazy.
Yep,
Definitely be crazy, bro.
yep, yeah. It kind of just comes with that. I wasn't sure like how long you were trying to be on tonight, bro. Like I wasn't really trying to keep you too long. Right now, I've been recording for I think it says like 42 minutes. But we can definitely keep going if you want to. It's really up to you. Uh,
Might as well
yeah,
for a little bit longer. We ain't really talked about nothing serious, but
yeah,
might
yeah.
as well longer.
I keep it pretty laid back. Yeah, we haven't really gotten into anything too crazy. Like what when you say that, like do you have anything in mind like that you kind of like wanting to get into, or like I don't know, that's on your mind when you say that at all, or like any current events or anything like that going on?
Nah, but man,
Yeah.
nah.
Like do you know who like Andrew Tate is? Have you heard about that situation?
I heard about dude, but I ain't even finna get into all that. I don't know what he talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he got deplatformed anyway, so I don't know if we're gonna like hear much more about all that. But no, I just wasn't quite.
What dude talk about? Like
Oh,
what? Like
he was just like talking about I don't know, pretty. I don't even know how to describe it. Like he was using like hyper masculine values to promote his business, which was like advice for men, but the advice was mainly like how to just be kind of a bitter person and like not need women
uh
rather than trying to teach men how to like pick up like actually get women. It was like, oh, you hate women like I do, right? Like let me teach you how to like I don't know, just be a boss. But it was just like a scam type of thing. I don't know, from what I understand. But there's I don't know, there were a lot of YouTubers talking about him for the last few weeks, um, because he would just say wild ass stuff when he was on podcasts and things like really kind of sexist things, talking about how I don't even know, just like just
yeah, I don't
things
even
that
wanna
shouldn't really be said in today's
yeah,
society. But yeah, he
I
got
don't even wanna pay
deplatformed.
attention to dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I hear about him in other podcasts and stuff. It's
Me
not.
too.
Yeah,
I
it's,
see his name everywhere, but man, people will say anything just to get a little buzz or something.
and
Well,
that's what
not a
I think it
buzz, but
was.
like
Yeah, I think it was he was doing like the kind of like what Donald Trump did, not even like anything for or against Donald Trump, just like what he kind of did was using like shock value stuff to gain popularity. And that's kind of what I think it was with that dude too, but yeah, I never actually like watched any of his stuff. I just like saw him on other people's things and on TikTok and things like that, but not
and
really.
I'm noticing that stuff nowadays. Like people say something like over the roof type stuff nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
It's just
like
easy to divide people, I guess. There's like those people gain an understanding that like they can say something that is gonna immediately offend a lot of people, but I guess immediately cater to about 50% of everyone else. So it's like kind of crazy how those concepts can even be thought of. And it's like I wouldn't even call those people brave for like saying those things or doing those things, but it's like how do you even like get the gall to like say those things, when you know that that's kind of going to be the reaction. Like I don't know, I guess you're hoping more for like the positive backing on it, but no, it's just kind of something I was thinking about earlier. That dude was, I don't know, this is pretty, like you said, he was kind of, I think he was just kind of saying wild stuff to get the
yeah,
popularity. And that's
and
just,
people be puppets, man.
yeah, that's
Like
more what we're seeing a lot of these days.
wild cards.
Yeah, just a lot of wild cards and crazy, outlandish stuff being said.
I was finna say rainbow hair too. That's another one.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
He definitely different. That man's wild.
yeah. Oh, my
Mm.
gosh. Yeah, I forgot about him, too. It's been a while since I've heard much about him.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to say?
Right.
Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
No, I just said it's crazy.
No, yeah, for sure. Um, Man, I can't even remember what I was about to say. Another current event type of thing. I don't really watch the news or keep up with current events too often. I just like, I watch YouTube. I listen to like some podcasts, but overall, I try to stay away from like the news, like the really bad, I don't know, the like the polarizing stuff. I haven't really like gotten into politics either. I'm not really too into politics. Like,
I've been.
what's that?
I never have been either.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really ever had. I haven't felt much of a reason to get into that personally, but I have friends that are. I feel like sometimes they have good points to make about why one should be into politics, but at the same time, I've also like when there's like votes about to happen, they'll sit there and be like, "You need to vote for this person." And it's like that's kind of messed up that you're just like literally telling me to vote for this person when like that I'm not really into that and like whatever. But yeah, I find it strange. I find politics kind of strange. They make people, I don't know, kind of weird about certain things.
Yeah, they just put force stuff on people, man.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of scare tactics, I guess. A lot of things like that. I don't know. I get why it's important, but I also get why it's not really the best for people. I suppose.
Just like the 19 shot, bro.
The what?
The 19 shot.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I
Yep.
still don't think I ever caught that though. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I have, honestly. I like never
I really
really get
don't
sick
know.
or anything. I never really got sick like during that. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I be forgetting that that's still like even going on. It is though. People still get tested and all that too sometimes. But man, the whole mask thing was so crazy. Sometimes I'd be going to like work or something, and I'll be forgetting like I forgot my mask. That happened earlier today, I think actually. And I was like, I was just like, why would I be wearing a mask? Like, I haven't worn a mask in so long. I mean, at least that like my like where I'm at and stuff. Like, no one really does. They haven't in a while, but yeah, no, that was wild. But I
Yeah,
mean,
and it was
un,
random too.
yeah, understandably so for in certain ways, but certain things about it were wild. I guess reaction wise.
Yeah, I don't know, that one different, bro. Like I don't know. It's time. Like as we get older and time goes by, things just not the same. Like not ordinary anymore. Everything's just getting weirder
Yeah,
and
no, for
more
sure.
regulations and weird stuff going on.
Yeah, the way like information travels, it's just making things confusing. I think is what
Mhm.
it kind of is. Like everybody's so connected that it's like hard to know what's real and fake for some people. I mean, I don't know. Like it. I don't know. It kind of depends, but yeah, there's so much going on. Like we were saying earlier, there's just always so much going on, like all the time.
Most definitely, man.
Hell yeah.
What you think about what you think about the new generation, like all the social media and drugs and
Um,
all this going on, man?
I think I'm not really too keen on how like the substance usage is amongst young people nowadays. I know how it is amongst people in like maybe their like 20s, like because I feel like I'm just closer to that age, but
Yeah,
I don't know if
too.
I'm like when I was in my early 20s, I felt like I had a good grasp on what teenagers were doing, and now I don't. And like that's when I still kind of felt like I had a grasp on what young people were doing in a way. I'm just making myself sound old, I guess, at this point. But like but no, like I definitely I want to have hope for the younger people as we all should, but I don't know. I think the way that like what we were saying a little bit ago, way like the way information travels and the way the media has influence on these kids, and we don't. I don't think we really. I think we as we get older, we forget how literal teenagers and kids take things, and so we might see something on TikTok and think that's preposterous, that's stupid. Somebody might be worried about their kid believing this, but like that kid's probably really stupid and wouldn't believe that. But like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if like in reality a lot of kids might be believing that thing. And we just might be starting to be a little out of touch as we get older to like what kids do and don't believe. So that's kind of what scares me is like us being, like us being oblivious to what's actually impacting the kids because, you know, things impact us a certain way, and as our generation kind of outgrows those things, those things might not impact the new generation the same way, but these new things that are out there might be way worse than whatever we had at the time. But just a lot of change, a lot of like false information, I guess, out there, and like yeah, I mean even drugs and substances, like there's a lot of that out there. It's a lot easier to get things like that for younger people too. So it's not in the best direction, but hopefully because of the way technology kind of connects it all, technology itself will improve to maybe stop it from getting to a certain point. Once we kind of I guess certain boundaries are established on like different platforms that aren't there right now. But it's really hard to say. That's a really good question. Um, just yeah, the younger generation is it's an interesting thing to think about, especially like I'm like almost 30. I'm a few years away from 30. I feel like you're like the same age as me, I think. Uh,
Yeah.
upper 20s,
Yep.
yeah. So it's just like yeah, we still have a decent understanding of like what younger people are doing for sure, but I feel like as the years are ticking by, I'm just like losing touch too. Uh, but yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's
True.
definitely it's just so hard to tell, and that's just it with everything changing even faster and faster. It seems just so hard to tell, anymore. I definitely am worried about younger people. I mean, that's one thing I will say. I'm worried about young people, and I would definitely I would like to have a positive outlook, like I said, as we all should, but it's just so hard to be certain of that happening. It's way easier to to worry because you don't really know what's going on. And these young people are smart. It's like all this technology, all the internet accessibility they have now too makes it so much easier for them to learn how to do things on a computer and like all that. Easier chances for them to get in trouble trying to do something that they shouldn't be, like hacking or something. Like kids be listening to these rappers talking about scamming and stuff, and then like they have access to computers, and then like what if they actually try to do some crazy something but like have no idea how to make it untraceable and just get caught, and like that's just it. I don't know. I hope that stuff's not really happening, but there's a lot of scamming going on in general, and we'll see more of that with all the technology changing going on. But yeah, that's there's a lot going on with the new generation and kids, and even not really kids, just like even younger people in like early 20s. They just got out of high school and they're trying to figure out what's going on in the world too. I kind of feel bad for them for sure.
Oh yeah, the kids like the new generation of kids. I think they way too smart. Like
Yeah.
everybody, all my friends, they kids are like way smart. Like too smart for their age. Like they gonna be some geniuses when they get older. Make inventions and all type of stuff. But yeah, the new generation, bro. A lot of them with all these pills and other stuff, bro. I don't know. Like you said, I'd be worried about people. But yeah,
Hmm. Yeah. No, it's there's a lot out there. Like, yeah, there's so much. Like, I remember just back in the day, like there was really not back in the day, jeez, but like when we were in high school,
yeah,
yeah,
recently, yeah.
about to be out, like when we were about to be out of high school, even there wasn't much information about drugs out there, and then now there's just so much information out there that so kids can kind of go through and learn all about them before they even try any of them, and it just makes it easier, I guess, to get into them, but maybe easier to not get into them at the same time. But I don't know. I feel like it's just
Mhm.
easier to access everything overall.
You ain't lying, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. Crazy
Too
as
crazy.
hell. Yeah, do you have any kids?
Nah, not yet.
Yeah, me either. Actually, I don't have any either. I have a lot of friends with kids though, so I've learned a little bit about parenting from them and whatnot. Gotten the whole "welcome to parenting"
Yeah.
speech from them, and like their house is all tore up and whatnot. It's like, hey, like thanks for the warning. But no, I want to have kids. Like I'm married right now and everything, but like I got married about a year ago actually. But yeah,
Dang. Yeah,
they'll
that's
be
nice.
coming soon, but not in a huge hurry for sure. I've been trying to get my life in order.
Yeah, me too. I can't even afford that right now either.
Yeah, for a while, yeah, I couldn't. I'm like maybe gonna be able to, hopefully in the next year or two, but I'm not yet. I'm not in a rush to be able to afford that. I mean, that's expensive. Like, yeah, I'm just trying to get my debts paid and get squared away and you know, clean slate,
Yeah.
and then we'll go from there. But no, I'm excited to someday for sure, but not in a huge hurry, especially with all that of what we just talked about. I mean, it's more of a reason to just make sure it's the right time, I would say, because that's another thing. I feel bad for these kids coming into the world that like just don't really have people looking out for them or a place to jump off of, a place to, you know, even a place to call home. It's really unfortunate for sure. A lot of
Oh yeah,
a lot
that's
of that.
real important. Yeah, that's real important.
Yep. Yep.
I might have to ask you a question, or you can ask me some more.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to ask me some, you can. I'm definitely open. I
What what plans you got like musically? Like what? How many projects you want to make? Or like
So right now I'm working on two projects myself. I'm working on dropping an album on, or like an EP, like maybe
yeah,
six,
yep,
7 songs on like all like Apple Music and that stuff. It's about done. I think I just need to like fill it, like write another verse or like finish. I think I have it written. I think I just need to like record a verse and then do some like little mixing stuff. That'll be done. So I'm actually pretty excited to drop that because I haven't dropped anything in like a year or two. Like for a project, I've dropped a
yeah.
couple
That's how.
singles. I dropped a couple singles here and there, but haven't dropped a project in a minute. But yeah, I've got a few out on like SoundCloud, and well, I got stuff out kind of like everywhere here and there. But yeah, I'm gonna drop that here in the near future. Hopefully in like maybe the next month. Maybe within the next month. Maybe by the end of September, or like I would say for sure within October. And then I'm also working on like a mixtape. Like I got the two projects, so I'm working on like that EP, and then I got like a mixtape of just kind of random beats that I'm finding, and like I posted a couple songs from that on SoundCloud, I think for sure, and like that'll come out maybe in the winter or something. So I've got like like short projects, like a short EP on the way, and then like a a mixtape that I don't really know how long it'll be, maybe like medium size, like 10, maybe 10 songs or something like that. But overall, just working on those, and then in the meantime, I'm gonna start doing like virtual shows, like on my music YouTube channel. I posted a few videos of me like performing my songs here in the studio with like kind of like a concert feel sort of thing. Like I've got the song playing, but I've got like my vocals over it with like live auto tune and all
Yeah,
that.
that's nice.
And then like I
Uh,
started doing that with like little special effects, but I'm about to set up my garage to be like a venue type of thing to do some like virtual show type of things to perform some of my songs that are already out, to try to just like, kind of promote those since they're already out and whatnot. And why not? Because I don't really do music videos that often. Like I've kind of tried to do them myself in the past, and I was like, like they didn't really turn out how I liked. I'm not really trying to like
yeah,
pay to do music videos necessarily. Like I was at one point, but I just don't think it's the best right investment for me right now. But it'd be cool to get a nice video done. But like I just don't know if it's like if it'd be like the best thing for me to get right now. But maybe sometime I'll get like a music video done of some of those songs or one of those songs. But yeah, I just mainly got to finish these projects and then record little videos of me doing these virtual performances. I think that'll be fun. I've been doing some like cool like spray paint stuff in my garage, and like I'm gonna make it look like kind of trippy and whatnot. Get some cool lights or something, make it look
you
pretty
gonna
cool.
do you gonna do any interviews in there or anything?
In the
Or nah?
garage, maybe.
Yeah,
Like I don't, have you seen like the podcast, like my podcast at all? Like
yeah,
that
yep.
studio? Yeah, I do. I was planning on maybe doing more stuff in here. Well, yeah, that's where I am right now. I don't know why I said it like I wasn't there, but yeah, yeah, that's where I am right now. But yeah, I'm planning on doing stuff in here, and maybe some stuff like that out there. But it depends how, because I can definitely do the audio the same as in here, but I just don't know about like the comfort level because it's a garage. It kind of, I don't know. I'd have to get like the right type of seating and stuff in there, but I don't really know about putting like furniture in the garage, I guess. But definitely could run
Yeah,
the audio in there and everything. That would be pretty cool. Like a cool graffiti, like spray painted up, because it would look more like a venue. That would be a cool place to do stuff like that for sure. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, I definitely I'll have to think about that. That'd be interesting. I might have to get like a AC in there or some kind of heater for the winter. It doesn't really get that hot in there in the summer, but like in the winter, I know it's gonna be super cold in there. So I don't know. Well, we'll see about that, but that would be cool to do some interviews in there. Like I
yeah,
never really, speaking of interviews, I just never really thought about doing interviews, I guess, but interviews would be a cool idea along with like, I mean, it's kind of what I'm doing right now with you, since we technically have never like, interacted very well. I think we have interacted a little bit in the past, but like, we haven't like interacted like this. So in a way, this is sort of an interview, I suppose, but not entirely. I mean, obviously you're not here
yeah. We
either.
we just chilling. We just chilling,
Yeah,
chopping it up.
yeah. We're just like
It got-
streaming.
But like I told Rob. I know you know Rob, but
Yeah,
I told them definitely he should. Somebody got to do interviews around here, bro. Like,
yeah,
gotta have somebody got to do interviews, and that's how that's how you and then the other person gets seen. Like, we ain't got too many people around here doing stuff like that, and that's what we need.
yeah. It is interesting to think about. Like, there's a lot of people doing a lot of things, and at the same time, you do notice like there's just not like enough of like I'm surprised there's not more people. I mean, I do know a few people who do podcasts locally, but like not, I guess, consistently. And that's not even to say like mine's anything special. I'm just here chilling, and I don't get crazy viewership or anything like that. But I do it pretty consistently, at least. And like if
Yeah,
I
you do it.
yeah,
Yeah,
once I get more people involved, I'm sure it'll do better and whatnot. But like, no, it's still it's easy to do, and like I'm sure we will see more people doing it. But yeah, that's one thing I thought about. I'm like, how come more people aren't doing this? Because it's just talking to people. I don't know. I'm not even really that good at
yeah,
talking to people in reality. Like honestly, I'm super introverted and like shy, and like I don't know. I'm not really that good at this in like, I won't say in real life because this is real life, but you know what I mean. Like I'm like we'd be able to like have a conversation just like this the same, but I don't know. It's like if I was talking to a completely random person, it might be different. You know, I don't know, but it would be fun to do some interviews or to at least talk to do a few interviews. And why not? Honestly, do
Yeah.
make it more of an interview type of setup anyway, for sure.
Or just make a separate page for the interviews, or make a whole playlist. But yeah, that'd be dope.
That's not a bad idea either. Making a like a an interview channel or yeah, some
Yeah,
like
yeah,
chatting with so and so,
yeah.
something like that, or yeah, like you said, maybe a playlist or something like that. At least
Call it Cool and Casita.
that wouldn't be too bad, honestly. That wouldn't be too bad at all.
For real.
No, I'll have
But I
to,
forgot to ask
yeah.
what you name tape.
Oh, the upcoming one. Uh, let's see. The mixtape. Like okay, well yeah, the EP. All the beats for that are made by Rob on the Beats. So not like the Rob you mentioned earlier. Like Rob on the Beats is my beat maker
Yeah,
producer. But
yeah.
uh, yeah, he made all the beats on that. Shout out to him. And let's see, I was gonna call that like CR like disconnect. I haven't like thought of an official name. I was thinking like maybe something with like disconnect in it, or I don't know, something with like CR Cedar Rapids maybe in it. But I haven't actually like come up with an official name for it. But it'll probably be something along those lines. Uh, just because like it's a it like disconnects from itself. I guess was kind of the idea behind that. Like it's a lot of like I don't know. It kind of starts off like one energy level, and then it kind of like disconnects and goes like more reality stuff. But that was kind of what I was thinking anyway. It may end up changing, but I was thinking something like that. I probably will still do something like that, honestly. But yeah, the mixtape I haven't really thought of a name for that yet. I got to go through and see what songs I even have on that one because I want to say that one is like 8 songs in so far. So I've still got to do a little bit more recording on that one. That's more like the mixtape is me just like kind of just having fun with random beats though, like I said. So that one I probably won't put too much crazy thinking into the title. It's more like the artwork because I usually do my cover art myself and try to like Photoshop it or whatever in a cool way. Like last time I on my last mixtape I put my hand up to a mirror and then I like Photoshopped it so it looked like the sky was behind the mirror and then like
Pretty
the
raw.
like in the mirror there's like smoke rising behind my hand. Like I don't know if you've seen that one, but it's like my more recent one on SoundCloud, but that's more what I got to put more thought into, I think is what I'm going to do for the cover art if I want to like draw something or just take a picture and edit it like that. Um but yeah, I appreciate you asking about that for real. And I was gonna ask you the same actually if you had any like new projects or new songs coming in the near future. Not to like fully deflect from what you were asking me, but like I was actually gonna ask you the same thing at one point. Uh,
Oh no, I got my pops gave me this name for this tape. It's not a tape, but since I'm the fourth and he the third, well I'm gonna just say it like this. So I told you I was recording myself and then I ain't dropping in a minute. So I did this. I was like I'm gonna do a 3-track EP. It's gonna be three every song, every tape. And I asked my pops what should I name it because I was like I don't know what the name of the joint. And he said Shore as in SHOR because it means sound and I think he said in Indian or something. I'm not sure. I have to remember, but he said it means sound in that language.
nice.
So I named it Shore and I made one, two, and three, and I recorded all them in the house, like I said. So I got to make a Shore part four because I'm the fourth, and then I'm gonna make a Shore part five because I want to have all the unreleased ones that I make it to the first four, and then the fifth symbols if I have a son. So it's basically carrying on the tradition, but it's the fifth one
I
and the
like that.
last one. Yeah, so I gotta have. It's like a series. Like Lil Wayne did the Carter 5 and 6, but I ain't make it after Wayne, even though that's one of my favorite of all the time.
Yeah.
I made that me. And then I got this tape I want to drop called Jet World because I'm a big Currency fan. And I like the Jets and all that. It's basically like it's kind of on some like Uzi stuff, but it's not. It's just like Jet World, like when you in the clouds and you trying to feel free and stuff.
Yeah,
It's like you taking off, Jet World. So that might be my next tape. But
nice.
I always plan on my stuff ahead, so
Yep.
I know what I want to do, and so I can make it happen before I leave the world. Like I said, like I'm trying to have some tape for unreleased stuff too.
Yep. Yeah,
You
I'm trying to
know,
do that too, honestly. And
so I got like a whole little catalog that ain't nobody ever heard. That when I pass, somebody could drop it for me, or I could try to put it somewhere and have it sitting there until the right time.
yeah, I mean, hey, we're talking about it right here, right now, so that's even better. I mean, that's like, not like even better, like, like that's gonna happen. I'm not, like pause. Let's like kind of bring it back a little bit. I'm not
Oh
saying,
no,
yeah,
like
but
no,
you
like
know
it's
what I
gonna
mean? Like it's
yeah,
even better that we're
like
mentioning it now,
it's
even.
just yeah, it's gonna be like a memory or speaking into existence, and we talked about it way
Yep.
back then. That actually happened, but yeah,
Yep, exactly. No, that's how you. It's both how you do it as long as we've been doing it, and it's why it's important. It's like not just for views, for likes, for comments. It's like literally what will be there when we are gone. It's not. There will be
mm,
a point in time where we're not here, and those people will be like, "Man, I'm so glad that these people made this for us to enjoy." That will
yep,
like make
yep,
us feel like this person's still here.
yep.
It's
You
just
ain't
it's crazy
lying,
how
bro.
that like actually is. It's the truth. Like, I mean, it's the truth. It'll make people feel like we're still there. That's a really powerful thing. It really is.
Yeah, that's definitely how I feel about Steez and Juice,
Hmm.
Capital Steez and Juice World. They
Yep.
definitely left from behind.
No, exactly. Yeah, Juice World was amazing, honestly. Do you like, I mean, aside from just that, like, do you have any thoughts about Juice World, or did you meet Juice World at all? Like, I can't
No,
remember.
I wish I would have. I probably could have though, but I wish
Yeah,
I would have. But
that would have been
one of
awesome.
my homies met him. I probably could have, but yeah, Juice, that boy Juice was different. He kind of, I ain't gonna say I ain't trying to brag. I keep saying I ain't trying to brag and them, but
Nah.
that's that's what I be thinking of when that remind me of me or kind of,
No, I
but not
feel that. Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, we both like Chicago. And we both freestyle, so it's kind of like we kind of like rap about the same type of stuff. But I don't
Exactly.
talk I don't
And
talk about drugs much because I don't do them. But I know he was doing them heavy. Rest in peace to Juice.
yep. Rest in peace, Juice World, of course. No, like he was a great artist, man, and like and so are you. I mean, and y'all both
Thanks,
are
man. For
doing
real.
what you love, and it's like I said, it's like great that we've been doing this as long as we've been doing it. Like it's really cool to talk to somebody who's like kind of similar to me in that way. But you, like I was saying, you've been doing it longer than me. I'm pretty sure, like, because I had people telling me about you before I even like got in the studio and all that. But
And
no,
that's crazy.
yeah, no, it is really crazy to think about that. Just like way back, like 10+ years ago, like my friends would be telling me like, "Oh yeah, like you need to talk to my friend Sam and like rap with him," and I'm just like I'm not sure who that is. Like we don't go to the same school, and like you know what I mean. Like it was just kind of
Yeah, that's how it be every time. Like that's what I be talking about when I said people never know what can happen when somebody take off because like I totally get what you said though. Like at first you'd be like, I don't even know who that is.
yeah. At first I
So
didn't, and then like after like I got to know those friends, they showed me and whatnot, and I was like, oh damn, but yeah. Like at first I was just like, I like wait, that was like. And that was like 12 years ago or like 10 years ago. That's
yeah,
yeah, it was just like, but yeah, no, I learned pretty quick is what I'm saying. Who you are and
yeah. Now we talking, but like
yep.
that's how I feel. Like I said earlier, when people never know because this is different though. What I'm talking about right now is different because that's just me and you not knowing each other, and we
Yeah.
just like I don't really know him like that, but like like I'm trying to think of an example like Chief like probably Chief Keef or Lil Yachty. Everybody like they used to say Chief Keef and them just made music and they ain't really think no one was gonna happen, and then he just took off.
Yeah.
It's like some people will just wait till you take off to like try to rock with you when they been around you your whole life and they seen you do what you do. Like Yachty even said that like his homies and even though his homies used to make the beats, people would just laugh at him and be like, "Man, you can't rap" or something like
Yeah.
that. And then look where he took everybody, you know. So it's just like people can sleep all they want to, but you'll never know what happened. But that's not the situation with what you were saying. No, we just ain't know each other at the time, you know.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
feel you on that.
No, yeah, I was just emphasizing like I guess how crazy it was, like how long ago I heard about you. But no, yeah, exactly. Like it's you don't know. It's like what we were saying earlier. Like you won't know until you put that talent to work, and then once you put that talent to work, something crazy could happen. It might not right away, but it definitely could. And like not doing the thing that you're doing isn't gonna help. You got to keep doing that thing.
Yeah, yep, you got to do it. You can't really give up on yourself or just like me. I used to get discouraged, and I used to be like, "Dang, I don't think this ever gonna work or happen." Some days I was like, "I know I'm finna make it," but at the same time, you gotta you gotta put plan in, like put action to your plan. You know, like you gotta keep on doing something every day that's gonna affect your plan and how you gonna do it in the future. Whether you can't do it right now or you can't do anything, you could always write something down or think of different ways to make something happen. You know,
Yep, exactly. Yeah, like you
like I used
gotta
to,
you gotta do something, or like you gotta put that, like you said, put that plan to work. You can't just like
yeah,
attempt the plan, and once it doesn't work right away, like shy away from it, because that's what a lot of people do. I feel if it doesn't work right away or like the way that they want, then they might not do it. But I don't know. You gotta think it through. You gotta have like a full plan too. It can't just be as simple as getting started or doing the thing. You have to have a plan for if it doesn't work. You gotta have a plan for if it kind of works. I don't know. That's just kind of
yeah,
that's how I
yep,
think of it.
yep, or do something else till you can get all your marbles together for
Yep.
that plan. Do
Exactly.
something else that'll help or make you money or whatever you need or resources to put into your main plan. But yeah, I learned that the hard way. But this what I forgot. This what I was gonna ask you. I ain't forget. But
Yeah.
when's your birthday? Like
Uh
what month?
February. I'm an
You
Aquarius.
Aquarius? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, why is
I
that?
I don't really get. I'm not gonna say I don't get along because I'm cool with a lot of Aquarius, but a lot be kind of fake towards me. But
Damn.
and my people, that my pops are Aquarius, my grandma Aquarius, and
Oh,
my old homie. So yeah,
I got you. I got you. What
that's why
what are you?
I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpio. What
Yeah,
month is that?
October 29th, late October,
Dang, okay, that's coming up
November.
soon too. Nice.
Yeah. So we got Future, Drake, Speaker Knockers. We
Damn,
got some legends.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
got some
crazy.
legends.
You said we don't get along. We're not destined to get along.
Nah, oh yeah, some Aquarius be kind of, man, I don't know, bro. They be, well, a lot of people be kind of fake with me, but hey, it is what it is, bro.
Now, I definitely I'm not gonna sit here and be like I'm real, bro, but like I don't have any reason to be fake with you at this point. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know why I would say I would. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just sitting. I don't know. That's interesting though. A lot of Aquarius kind of be that way towards you. I've definitely heard that I'm like people have told me like they've asked me what my sign was, and I tell them I'm an Aquarius, and then they tell me like that's what I thought or like that's what I was gonna guess, and I'm like that's crazy. Like, what do you mean? And they're just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You seem like an Aquarius, but like were you thinking that too at all, or
Nah, that's crazy. I
yeah?
thought you was like a Libra or a Cancer, but I don't know.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, I wonder why those people say that. Then I'm pretty quiet when I'm like I don't know out and about though. I'm not like super conversational like this, like I said normally, but like at least when I'm like out of the house, like at work and stuff like that. But
Some people can tell off the vibe sometimes, but
yeah,
I don't know, cause I definitely present myself as a Scorpio, but I don't know if people ever know my side. I just be sitting there just quiet and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know too much about that. I want to say a lot of my friends tend to be like what's it like Capricorn when you're born like
Uh,
beginning of the year. Like my wife I think is Capricorn.
yeah,
Yeah, and like
Capricorn.
I have a few
Yeah,
friends
that's
that are
me.
like Capricorn. I have a lot of friends that are born in like right in the middle of the summer. I don't know what that makes you, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what signs I'm really surrounded by, I guess. But those are the two times of the year I can say that most of the people around me were born. It's like a lot of people were born in like beginning of the year and like middle of the summer. So I wonder what that means or what that has.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
I'm really just curious. I'm not. I don't really look into it too much, but I find it fascinating because, like I said, some people like seem to be able to guess that I'm Aquarius, so maybe there's some grounding in something that I'm just not grasping, and like it'd be interesting to kind of look more into that. Uh, I don't know, just a little bit, just a bit. I'm not sure how into that stuff you are, like, or how much you know about it, but or like
I look up a few signs, but I just look up mainly Scorpio because I
yeah.
am one. But it all that stuff kind of does, like, I ain't gonna say prove, but it explains a lot about people and their personalities though.
I could see that for sure. Like with the time of the year you were born, maybe having something to do with something going on with you genetically, or just something. I don't really know if it'd be genetically, but no, I could see that having some grounding in that for sure. It'd be interesting to know. Um, oh, I forgot what I was literally just gonna ask you something. I forgot, man. I'm so embarrassed. Oh
That's on me. I keep on making topics, but try to remember.
yeah, no, I yeah we've been going for a little minute too, so now I'm just like like oh what did we talk? Do we already talk about this? No, it's been a pretty great podcast overall so far. I'd say we've talked about quite a few different things.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
still you were like you're a No Jumper fan, right?
Yeah. At first, I ain't gonna lie, I
Yeah.
wasn't. I am now.
Oh, you said at first you weren't. I see. I
Yeah, I
see.
just used to think Adam was like a bogus dude or something. But I'll be watching his interviews now. I'm starting to see who he really is. He actually kind of cool, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I actually stopped watching him as much, but yeah, I used to watch quite a bit, like every day, like every video that dropped. But like that was back when Trippy Red and them were on it, like
But
2018, all that, 2019.
but I posted on Instagram one of my songs and they showed me love and gave me a like. I never thought that'd happen. So
That's
that's big
dope. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
for real.
Did they like listen to it on the stream or anything like that, or was did they just like hear it like or
They
see?
just like my video on Instagram. They must have heard it or something. I don't know how because
Yeah,
I think I messaged. I don't know if I messaged them or not. I
yeah,
think
they
I
checked it
messaged them.
out.
Yeah, and it says sent though. Like ain't nobody see it, so I don't know. They must have checked it out though.
No, that's crazy. That's pretty dope. One time I commented on a Wiz Khalifa Instagram picture, and I can't remember if he commented on it. I don't think he commented on it, but like he liked it for sure, and I was like surprised by that. I was like, whoa,
That's
that's
cool
crazy.
right there.
It was like, yeah, that's Wiz Khalifa. I was like, dang, that's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
pretty crazy
I
right
just said
there.
like the goat or like something like that. Something
Yeah,
it wasn't like anything specific. It was just like, but it was probably like an early comment. But I was like, dang, like he likes it. That's dope. Wiz Khalifa's pretty dope from especially for people our age. I'm sure more so, but
yeah.
he's still
Wiz,
doing his thing, man. He's still doing good.
everybody was bumping Wiz back in the day. You kind of remind me of him and like kid with that chill style. You got that chill style, that relax
Yeah, yeah.
in the music. Yeah,
I feel like I was told that a while ago. I don't think I've heard that in a while though. But yeah, like that I kind of had to not like I sound like Wiz Khalifa, but I was told that way back in the day when my voice was like still in high school and all that. But yeah, now I could kind of see that, I guess. I do like Wiz Khalifa's music. I listened that was that Iced Out Necklace. That song was it's like a newer one. It's really catchy. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah,
And
I rock with always heavy.
oh yeah, of course. No, you can't go wrong with like Cabin Fever and all that. Like yeah, the good whiz for sure. Oh man, what's another? Do you have any other favorite artists from high school that you remember like that? I mean, Wiz was like probably the top one. I remember Currency was another really good one too. Uh,
Currency, my favorite. Currency, my favorite. I got his autograph. But
really?
yeah, I was bumping Kendrick. I was
Yep.
bumping Kendrick back in high school. Nipsey, Freddie Gibbs, um, and who else was I bumping?
I guess
Dang,
high
who else
school was
was I
like
bumping?
a lot of Mac Miller for me too.
Yeah, I was bumping Joey Bad too late
Yeah,
in the end of the year. Joey Bad. I saw him on MTV too, freestyling, and then I started bumping him, and then him and Steez and Pro Air just took off.
I'm trying. I can't even from high school. Yeah, definitely Wiz Khalifa, Mac Miller, Currency. I don't know. There's like a lot of them from back then, but yeah, those were like the top
I was
three. Yeah.
definitely bumping Future too
Oh
before he was.
yeah,
I was definitely bumping Future back then heavy.
yeah. Future and Future's come such a long way. It's insane. Like how long
That's
ago he started.
and what he became like people. That's what I mean. Like people will never know.
Right. Like he's like the
Never
Air
know.
Jordan of hip hop. Like he just
Man,
drops hit after hit. It's just
yeah.
and they're good. Like his flows and everything are good. Like the auto tune is I'm a big auto tune fan. So I've always been rocking with that with him. But
I just started using that. I ain't really rock with everything. My voice will sound all right, but I rock with the auto tune now that I finally got to use it once. But yeah,
oh yeah, like I like using it a lot for sure. I mean listening to it, I've been listening to it for like I've been a fan of listening to it for I don't know, since I mean Lil Wayne, back in the day, he
yeah,
was
of
using it.
course, yeah.
T Pain and Lil Wayne days. That was like I was like, dang, this trippy. But yeah, I mean, I've been using autotune for I think like 4 years now. Actually, yeah, I like it a lot. I mean, that's just because like I've been listening to music with it. I'm a fan of listening to it, so I like using it even when I don't need to necessarily. But I don't have. Would I say I have to use it? Not really, but I do like using it. It's just cool.
Yeah, you can get all type of different sounds. I forgot. Big. I was bumping Big Sean back then too. Big
Yeah,
Sean
Big
definitely.
Sean. That was another and Kanye was
Mm-hmm.
doing his thing back then as well. Like, you know, that's when like Mercy
Yeah.
came out,
Two
Click,
Chainz too.
Two Chains. Yeah,
I
oh
was bumping
man. In high
back
school
then
and like
too.
after high school, Two Chains. Two Chains is
That's
amazing.
too many rappers.
He had some of the
Waka was hot back then.
yeah, man, and Gucci was just like out of prison or just now he was about to be in prison again, but yeah, those the Ferrari Boys days of Gucci Mane and Waka.
Been bumping Gucci forever. I've been bumping Gucci since my homie put me on back in middle school.
Yeah, no, Gucci, yeah, same, yeah. About
Gucci,
middle school,
man,
yeah, is when I started listening to
he
him.
been on forever.
Yeah, I'm glad he's doing good these days too. I really feel good about that, like seeing him doing good and still making music,
Yeah,
looking happy as hell.
yeah,
But no, that I'm glad that he's still making music for sure, and that like, I mean, the way he was acting, man, I thought something bad was gonna happen to him. Like it was looking that way to everybody too. Like either something was gonna, I don't know, some like his health or whatever. But yeah,
yeah.
he was living wild for a minute.
I definitely used to rock with Ti and Ludacris too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, I remember listening to Ludacris a lot in middle school. There was this album called I think it was Theater of the Mind,
Yeah, yep,
and that was
yep.
really good. It had T Pain on it and like Lil Wayne. That was yeah. Ludacris was good.
Got some hits. What's your top five rappers all time?
Of all time, I would say like I would right off the bat I would have to say Snoop Dogg because like if someone asked me if I like Snoop Dogg, I'm gonna be like hell yeah. Like I like Snoop. You know what I mean? Like, and his music is good.
Yeah.
He's got
So
a lot of music. He's still doing his thing too. He's a good guy. Uh, I would probably put Wiz Khalifa in there because I was definitely into his music when I was like really getting into I don't know, certain like just certain things in life that like when I was starting to like I don't get a grasp on what like parts of growing up were in high school. Like that was the music that was like around. Um, was like yeah, a lot of Wiz Khalifa. I was like I would say I was heavily inspired by him at the beginning of like when I started making music too. So yeah, I would put Wiz Khalifa in there, like kind of Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa. Um, man, let me think, because I gotta go kind of further back. I mean, 'cause I don't know, all time. It's like so many different options I could possibly conceive of. I would,
for real.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I might have to scroll a little bit because they're I'm on the wrong channel too. Damn, I don't even have my options. Let's see, Snoop and Wiz. I mean, like Lil Wayne, I mean, would have to be just because he's also in that same kind of category of like more, but more so like earlier. But he was definitely a huge influence on just like my perception of hip hop in middle school and stuff like that. Like he was hip hop. That's like what we heard, what we listened to, like to consume hip hop. I would say. So that's like kind of the like three level. Like Snoop was like earlier in life. I listened to a lot of Snoop Dogg when I was like younger, and then I listened to a lot of um like fuck, what was I just a lot of Lil Wayne, a lot of like middle school, and then like like Wiz Khalifa in high school, stuff like that. Before I guess before Lil Wayne, it was like I probably yeah, it was like original Kanye West or like like Kanye West I guess would probably be in there because like he was another heavy influence on my I guess my obsession with auto tune and like creative ways to
Man,
make a
808
song that's not
Heartbreak.
gangster.
808 and Heartbreak, one of the best albums, bro.
I
Man,
swear, no, I swear, like singing Heartless and
hmm
Amazing back in the day on those car rides, like just it seems surreal, I would say. Yeah, he would definitely be in there, like Snoop, Wiz, Lil Wayne, Kanye. Kind of that's kind of like the millennial. I feel like that's the millennial four, Fantastic Four right there. And then I
for
don't even
real.
like. I mean, of all time, I just don't. I don't really know, and like I'd probably come up with other people later on that I could even replace some of these with. But like, I mean, if you could put I don't, I don't even know. I feel like I'm gonna just say the wrong thing, but like I don't even know. Like there's so many like maybe if you could put Migos, I guess as like one like spot, maybe I'd put them because I was really into them like when they first came out, especially and like they're I mean they're still doing their thing too. They make solid music and everything. Offset's like kind of wiling out, but he's famous as hell too and still making. I think yeah, I see right here. He actually just dropped something a couple days ago. I see here on
Man,
YouTube. But yeah, I don't know. I probably that'd be like some of my top favorites of like a good spread amount of time. So like earlier on in life to like more recent. But yeah, it'd be like Snoop, Wiz, Kanye, Wayne, like maybe Migos
that's a
somewhere.
good five right there.
What's that?
That's a good five right there.
I don't feel like it's too bad. I just feel like maybe I don't know if I come up with some if I came up with something else, I could definitely make a better list. But no, I don't feel like that's too bad.
Yeah, that's how
It's a decent spread for sure. But I think
I'm
I
a
am
winner.
gonna call it a night pretty soon. Did you want to go over anything else before we cut the stream off at
No,
all, or?
I just had two things to say. I remember I walked when Wayne dropped Carter 3. I walked in like 90-degree weather for an hour. Well, 1 hour to the mall and an hour back. Man, to Best Buy actually, not to the mall. I walked to Best Buy for that Carter 3 when he came out. Boy, that was crazy.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the Carter 3. That's for sure. I was a big fan of the Carter 3. I didn't even listen to the Carter 2 till after I heard the Carter 3 just cuz like I was kind of like behind on that stuff at the time, but because you had to physically get a hold of a CD if you didn't have like a computer or whatever
Yeah,
is
for
one thing.
real.
But no, yeah, that Carter 3, man, that was I could probably listen to that here tonight maybe if I don't pass out immediately after
Yeah,
this.
I
We'll
might
see.
bump it tomorrow during the day.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, it's like a holiday weekend too. I forgot. I think I'm gonna be having like a 3-day weekend. That's nice. Yeah. I got Monday
Dang,
off, I think. That'll be cool. I'm gonna bump some music. I haven't really had time to listen to too much music lately. I've been so busy the last couple of weeks.
man.
Yeah. But oh yeah, did you say you had two things? I'm sorry, I might have
Yeah,
missed.
that Wayne was one, and then did you listen to Travis Porter?
I used to listen to Travis Porter.
Yeah, it was my joints before the Migos. The Migos cold, but I mess with Travis Porter heavy.
You know, that's funny you say that because in a way that's like the original kind of version of
Yeah,
that kind of
I
group, the
always
hip
say
hop
that.
group. Yeah, not the
I always
original,
say
but
that.
that was a really good one. Like they had some really good songs. Like they had Roscoe Dash kind of sounding music, but like way
Yeah.
before that.
Dang, I forgot all about Roscoe. That was one of my dudes too.
I know Roscoe Dash was pretty good. Like he had some pretty hard tracks before the trap era, I guess.
hmm Roscoe and Fetty, man. Fetty Wap was
Yep.
cold too when he came out.
No, most definitely. Yeah, Fetty Wap is really good too. I feel like he had some stuff come up that made him have to like take a break from music or something, or maybe even legal troubles. I have to
Yeah,
look.
that and what I said earlier, bro. You know what I said earlier about doing all the work and everybody trying to come around. He said he was
Oh,
taking care of too many people and helping too many people out. And
yep.
then he just fell flat on his face and nobody helped him.
Damn, that's crazy. That's too bad too, because he's really talented. Like really, really talented.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Crazy, man. Think about we do all that work and now.
Right,
Man,
and then just have like like nobody by your side. It would just be
yeah.
nuts. I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be able to fathom it. Like you wouldn't be able to understand what's going on. It wouldn't make sense. It's really sad to
For
think
real.
about. Like, because these people know that they have hundreds of thousands of people, following what they do. I guess, and then doing nothing about it. It's really unfortunate.
Be like that though out here, bro.
Yep.
It's like do it for yourself, like they always say.
Yep. Yep. Got to do good for your people. Do good for yourself. Do good for especially, yeah, like when you have people you can trust. I heard somebody say in another
Yeah.
video, like, keep those people around when you can trust them. Like, there's just no question about it. Just maintain that, for as long as you can. Because it's hard to find that, especially as you get older, too. It's like scary to think about. You lose people over time, unfortunately. And like, I mean, you can network and gain people, but it's hard to gain that same
Yeah. Right
thing that you
one,
already
two,
built.
yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
the same thing that you built with somebody else already. It's
And
not
the
the
right
same.
one that really want to win.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'll probably let you go, but I really appreciate you calling in. And like I said, we'll have to work something out where like you can stop by, or like, I mean, we'll definitely do another stream together for sure. Like I'll try to come up with better topics and things like that. I'm sorry about the miscommunication earlier today too, because I thought I thought you said you wouldn't be able to do tonight, and then I reread the message and had misread it as like you couldn't do tonight, and then I was like, oh shoot, he said he probably could do tonight. So then you hit me up, and I was like, oh shoot, yeah, we should do that.
We made it happen.
But
It's all good. We made it happen anyway.
no, yeah, we made it happen. I'd say it turned out great. Is there, I mean, like as far as is there any of this that you'd want to like cut out if I posted it, or are you cool with me posting it on YouTube?
You can go ahead, really. I don't think it's anything.
Okay. What I'll do, or yeah, I'll let you know about that here in a little bit, but I'll probably let you go then since it is getting pretty late. I'm kind of getting hungry too, honestly, but no, I really do appreciate you coming on, dude,
Mm.
and I mean, I want to do this again for sure sometime soon. I'm not sure what your schedule's usually like on the weekends, but definitely we have to stay in contact because like I said, we got to collab and do more
Yeah,
of
we
this.
got it.
We do need to collab though. It's really I don't I feel like we have to now. Like I mean
Too
we just
too overdue.
It'd be a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, too overdue too. It's
Yeah.
been too long.
No, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, man. If you don't have anything else tonight, then I'll let you go. But I really do appreciate it once again, and I hope you have a great one. Hit me up later on when you're free.
Almost def. We gonna have to definitely do another stream soon, bro.
Yeah, I'm usually doing them on the weekends, so it really just if you
Uh,
hit me up during the week, we can plan it out for a weekend.
all right, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I'll talk to you later, man. Have a good rest of your night.
You too, man.
Appreciate it. We'll see ya.
Take it easy.
Well, that was awesome.